Hello and welcome to Human-Centered Contact Tracing Apps. Today we have Irwan and Arik presenting for us. Over to you.
Okay, thank you, Damian, and welcome everyone. With me, Irwan, and my partner is Arik. Today we present a human-centered contact tracing apps. It is our last 2 years project. Next slide, please. Okay, today we talk about a tree. What is about contact tracing app and human-centered design, and how GrabDB like Neo4j help us. Next. And actually, from this colleague and friend, he said in this paper is contact tracing apps contain at least three principles: integration between interoperability with existing regulation, and reduce. Second one is reduce transmission. There is a notification for given warning to quarantine, and transparency protect personal information. Next slide, please. And this is in the Asia Pacific. We analyze some contact tracing. We have analyzed that most of this country conduct conventional tracing by phone and email and etc. And then there is mobile device. Every country in Asia Pacific have mobile device. And the interesting thing is the Singapore only, the in Asia Pacific have provide a wearable device. And this is very not in our country, Indonesia, it can be adopted because we have a past season. And we analyzed none of them. The interesting is make a use of Grab database, and there's a reference. Next, please. Next slide. So we talk about the interaction, what it should be. We've been talking interaction in human-centered. It's a human followed with technology, or B, technology that follow human. I will give you example in next slide. Next slide, please. So this is Indonesian government contact tracing apps, and this is the example of human follow the technology. At first, when in the COVID era, the visitor must carry a mobile phone, and when you want to enter the office building or mall or shopping mall, you must carry your mobile phone. If you know don't carry it, you cannot enter. This is human follow the technology. And the second one is we analyze that this government called Peduli Lindungi cannot record interaction log in non-office because the QR code that recorded it's only in a specific area. So you can do it in your home when there is interaction. And the most important, they don't have a notification to user if they been visit some that specific area. They don't give a notification for have like a self quarantine. Next slide, please. So in this our project, we build human-centered contact tracing apps, and the first we make technologies follow us, follow as a human. So if we don't have a mobile phone, we can use digital citizen card. In Indonesia we call it e-KTP, which is there is a chip in our digital card. So we build hand-on carry device to enable record who enter the building. And the second one is record interaction peer-to-peer using mobile phone when you visit your friend in house. So there is interaction. And the third is provide notification. Next. So how to record user interaction and got notified? I give the state to our partner Arik to explain the technical side. Please, Arik.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Irwan. To start, let's talk about how we record user interaction. Imagine every person is as a node. Irwan meet Ari meet Jagat, and so on. Each meeting create a relationship that connect them in the graph. In Neo4j terms, we represent that as like that node. User node has a relationship meet and has interaction node. So every time two people meet, we capture that event as an interaction node. This let us later trace who met whom, when, and how often, essential for understanding potential exposure chain. Now, how we do record those interaction in real life, like Mr. Irwan say, we have two options, we have two methods in our system. First, by tapping their national identity card in a small hand carry device, it automatically logs that meeting into our database. The second method is through our mobile app, where user can show their QR code and scan each other during a meeting. Both method create the same interaction record. They simply just a different data entry point, and all of that interaction are immediately stored in our Neo4j graph database and ready for tracing and analysis. Once interaction are recorded, the next challenge is notification. Suppose one of our users says Irwan later test positive for COVID-19, because every meeting has been logged, and we can now traverse the graph from Irwan outward. The system can identify anyone who had direct contact with him and even indirect contact. People who met someone who met Irwan within certain time window, those user can automatically receive alert prompting them to test or quarantine. And then this exactly where graph database shine. Real world connection are relational, not tabular. In a traditional relational database, tracing chains of contacts means complex joins across multiple tables. But in a 4G relationship are first-class citizen. Graph query can naturally follow this path: who met whom, when, and how often, making it much easier and faster to identify exposure path. Here's the test case. Let's say Irwan test positive again. Our graph immediately identify Ari, Jagat, and Agus as direct contact. The app system will notify them instantly in the real time. Next is our core cyber query that power these apps. It finds all user who met directly or indirectly within the last 7 days. Using few line of cyber, we can start from infected user, traverse from 2 to 6 hopes in the mid relationship, filter by recent interaction, and return each contact name, status, and degree separation. This is the beauty of Neo4j, translating a complex contact tracing process into a simple expressive query. So from the previous query, we will send notification to everyone who might have been exposed. As you can see, at this slide, everyone got notified at the same time. Yeah, so that's the foundation we built in 2021, a graph-based contact tracing system designed with people at the center. And to continue the story, I'll hand back to Mr. Irwan, who will share how we involving this idea and adopting this in future regulation.
Okay, thank you, Ari. Now, the most important in technical way, it's possible to record our past interaction. So we don't know in the next 2 years or next 1 year, maybe we hope so do not come again in COVID. But as a developer and take advantage of Graph database, we are very have a remarkable result using Neo4j that each interaction, and we test maybe we already test 1,000 or 10,000 interaction. Ari, I forget, 10,000 or
10,000, I think.
10,000 interaction.
Yes.
So we cannot do that in the conventional relational database management system, like in the tabular way or in the non-SQL way. So Neo4j very help. But the important discussion is about how to adopt it. So our project is we done in 2021, so 1 year after COVID, and then And the next year in 2002 there is Indonesian government regulation. It's about protection of private data. So I think this our next job is our next discussion is adopt government regulation. Okay, there is a 5 minutes out. Maybe there is a question from the audience. I'm a 15-minute session, not 30 minutes. Oh, there is a question. Uh, oh, okay. On the slide, I will.
Yeah,
Yes,
you can share that.
maybe. Yes, we can share. Maybe we send to not 2025 teams because we want to upload it, but we don't know where to be share. I think we will share the
You can
audience.
share it.
Yes, there is a question. Yes, we will share the PPT. I think in the chat I will share the link after this. Or Ari, can you share the uh, put in a drive
The,
and
okay,
yes
I will share it
after
waiting
our session.
after our session. Okay.
Yes, inshallah we will share. Okay, there is a 3 minutes. 3 minutes again. If there any question or uh,
Sorry,
this is a question. Maybe you answer this question. Planning. Are
planning
you
this
planning
time
this
series.
time series in your graphs?
For the
I
time
think we
series,
already.
I think we record the time in interaction node. So every 2% node, we will have interaction. So we will log the time when they meet like that.
Okay, there is 1 minute or 2 minutes.
Working.
Yes. Work model, time model is important. Yes, you're right. Oh, working brain. I'm not sure what's meaning. Okay. And I'm sure we have still have time. Arik? Okay, 1 minute, right?
1 minute is.
Okay, maybe I close this session. Thank you for everyone for watching.
Thank
And
you.
because this is contact tracing, it's a very important. Say, as so many contact tracing app, it's the important is how it back to the human, we as a user, not back to what maybe government want or the company want or the sponsor want, but the important. And not again, thank you to for Neo 4G. Actually, we asked Neo 4G for education license, and they give us so we can conduct this event. So thank you, everyone. See you in
Thank
the
you.
next.